All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to go over the following three teams, the following three PU sample teams, and we're going to see which one works best. I'll play like two or three games of each of them, give them a rating, and where they end up is where they end up. Now, this isn't reflective of any of the team builders actually, because the meta has greatly shifted in the past month. So maybe they're all bad right now. Maybe every single one of these sample teams is just outplayed. But the first one, triple berry hyper offense. I mean, I took a variant of this, which I made a video about Gudra and his HO pals. I took that to like a peak of about 150 for a little bit, and then I fell. We're up against Mr. Zoro. He was in the nice little survey question. He gets to stay. This is a tricky one, right? Because we have they want to get right on Stealth Rocks up. They want to use Grimmsnarl to like taunt or whatever, parting shot as well. Zoro can disguise as anything it wants. Glowbro is toxic. Maybe we got another maniac. Oh yeah, sure. Good luck, have fun. Another maniac running trick on the ladder like I do. Probably not. And then on this team, with it, yeah, this has like a little bit of speed problems. I'm look. I'm talking to my audience. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. My brain needs time. Um, I've got my 90 seconds. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Um, yeah, this is probably scarfed on their team, and they just spam triple arrows because they have a little bit of speed control problems here. Is this going to be specs? Likely. Which does, I mean, this is like, ooh, this is like 360. That bodes well for Sneasel. I'll get it. Don't worry. At the end of the day, I want to lead Avalok. Cool. Let's Mountain Gale. Oh, it resets to 120 after the Pokemon is picked. That's interesting. Your trick? Were you trying to trick me on hazards? Yeah, he was. Oh, it's the real Desi Hisidui. That was the Zoro. I'm just gonna Mountain Gale again. That's fine. Please flinch. Okay, never mind. Maybe Mountain Gale is goaded. Also, this isn't Scarf. I guess Zoro was scarfed. Up. Yeah, I think he needed to keep the speed control. Grim, I don't know what Grim wants to do here. I'm gonna let you bounce back. Bulk up. Oop, I'm gonna bulk up too. GG, I'm out of here. Doesn't leave. I would too would like to bulk up. Take a win. I mean, yeah, that goes to show that just clicking the funny move is definitely the funny hyper offense way to do it. Poor guy. That was I don't know. I wasn't expecting it to be a Zoro lead. Can Desi Hisidui even learn trick? That would be pretty funny. Embor, you don't see him too much. He's pretty scared. You have to respect him. But he doesn't really have a good lead into Avalug. Avalug does a lot here into leads. Except maybe Espeon, but still, Mountain Gale is really strong. I like Ice Spinner more, but I gotta preserve the nature of these teams. I can't do my own thing because then I'm not playing the team. Yeah, he leads Embor. That's fine. Does he rock smash Rockhead? I am actually down to just Terra Ghost right away. Like that sounds crazy, right? But I'm doing it because I know that's coming. And the momentum of killing an Embor. Yeah, thanks, Rock Blast. Very nice. He's choice locked, so he switches to Mudsdale because he wants the rockets. I should be faster against every usual Mudsdale. I can't see this being speed investment. Florgus doesn't want to take physical attacks very much. Altaria, even Espeon has a low. What is your plan here? Something's wrong. Something's incorrect. Something is not right here. If you're putting in Altaria Brave Bird, is it going for Wisp? Wisp it speed creeps Avalug. Let's send that Wisp right back. Something is incorrect. I have noticed something I do not like. We're going to Calm Mind. We're going to set the Psy Shock just in case it's Trick. It's not. Embor, I'm going to allow Embor to make the first move because there's not really anything I want to switch in. I could switch in Alcremie. I don't want to switch in Alcremie though. And that just kind of helps me guarantee what Embor's set is, which is Scarfed. And since it is Scarfed, I know its speed. We could probably Sludge here. We catch the Gudra incoming though, because if we switch to Salazzle, he switches out the Gudra. He wants to reset his Embor for something else. We could Acid Armor. Why would we ever Acid Armor Alcremie? I know he's Scarfed. I don't want to take Flare Blitz. I do kind of want to take Flare Blitz on Avalugg, don't I? That's probably the one that stops him. Except I want to keep Mountain Gale for Gudra. Or Espeon, like the big troublemakers. Okay, we could Salazzle. I don't like that this isn't Terra Ground. I need Terra Ground right now. Okay, this is the plan. We go Salazzle. He's gonna switch to Gudra. That's fine. We nasty plot on it. Okay, here we got in Avalugg like I wanted to, anyways. Now we just need to keep Alcremie healthy for the matchup into Embor. Hey. So, like, where is Earthquake? Earthquake would have been good into Embor. Ah, the moment when it's not your team. I mean, I think we just use it to kill here. That's fine. He has no stats. We could probably just Acid Armor up here so that Embor can't come back in on Alcremie. And now we can start to Calm Mind. He might have Haze or something. He has a Roar. Triple Axle, ew, gross, grody, yuck. Triple Axle should do it. He wants to do that to bring in Embor. Embor will do his funny move. I'm going to sack Salazzle here. He's down to 20 HP. I will Calm Mind on the Altaria switching. Yep, so now he has to bring in one of these two bad boys. Alcremie's defenses are pretty high now. And we can start draining, kissing up. He has no more Terra. My Terra was used turn 1 very expertly. We got rid of Embor like I wanted to. Should Reckless like have stopped that? No, because Reckless doesn't stop. Gotcha. I made the right choice. I was always going to Draining Kiss there, so that's fine. He tricked me. And we won. I do like the team in its base form. I guess. I mean, we haven't used Desi Hisidui. The problem with Desi Hisidui I have is like he doesn't do what he's good at, which is a lot of damage. He's too slow. He's a slow mod. Like even with a Scarf, he's outsped by a lot of people. Like you saw Sneasel outspeeds him, Salazzle outspeeds him. Scarf, Typhlosion, which Scarf Typhlosions are pretty common. outspeeds him. That's a big threat to him. So I guess he doesn't even want to be in there in the first place. But like Sneasel, he wants to kill Sneasel. Too bad, Sneasel's faster. Okay, we're into another game. This is game 3. What do we have here? We have Sandslash, Uxie. Uxie's the rocker, by the way. Could also be like Trick. Verizon, Wireless. Rodham, he is Scarfed, so that's their Trickmon. I don't think this has Trick then. Unless they're double Trick. You don't usually see double Trick. But let's see. Some people do like to run it. But most teams usually only have one choice Scarf Trigger to like deal with annoying setup. Here we have Swalot, whatever Swalot does, like Toxic Spikes. And then our favorite, Milo, which I guess is what I mean. That should be what Desi Decidueye takes down, but like Scald exists. I can't stop hating on this thing. How do we lead against this? This is like mostly Spitackers, but like Avalug's very good. I wish I had. Welcome back to I wish I had Earthquake on this thing. Right here. Rock, I guess, is at least good for Rodham Eat. Do I lead Desi? If I expect a Milo lead, which is possible, I lead Desi. But like Uxie is usually what's led, so let's go Sneasel. No, it's Milo. Does he go for the Scald? He doesn't one hit me with anything, so I'm down to knock him off. Boop. Chipped his leftovers. Alluring voice! Okay, come in here, Desi Decidueye. We're going to Swords Dance because he's going to switch out. And now we can go for the triple arrows nonsense. Flinches. He goes for Toxic. Uxie comes out. I'm going to Leaf Blade. That's actually fine. I'm okay. I'm going to be faster than him, so we go for the knock again. Why would I go for the knock? He's switching out. What? Of course he's switching out with U-turn. My bad. Because of he reads my Swords Dance. That's like the one time I thought I could actually Swords Dance with this thing. Am I being too obvious here? He has too much like encore nonsense. I wish I had Earthquake. We could go for the Calm Mind. He can't Toxic on me. He can't Encore me. I Shadow Ball him. Bye. So this is his trick set, by the way. It's gonna. Would it try to trick me? He doesn't have detail on this. You're running. What is this Milo set? I wish I had Earthquake. It's gonna recover, so I do that. Do I Terra Fairy Calm Mind? I'm gonna go for my Psyshock now. I'm gonna go for my Draining Kiss now. Stay alive. This is gonna go for Rapid Spin. I can't really stop that. And then it will be faster, but luckily Avalug's here. How fast is it? It's max. Is it max? They don't run max speed, do they? Well, let's go check. I'll go check on my other monitor here. Surely they don't. Yeah, they don't run max speed. So a nice flamethrower catches the Milo switch in because he can't Milo switch in because he dies if he Milo switches in. Rodham Heat comes in. That's a Volt Switch if I've ever seen one. Volt Switch into who? Yeah, I don't care. Let's see where you want to Volt Switch. Swalot. Here comes the toxic. Gotcha. So now I'm free to nasty plot. Um, this is scarfed, by the way. Just want to point that out. It's not scarfed. Zero scarf. You're the scarf. Hi. I was wondering because I figured he had one scarf mon on this team. I just wasn't expecting Verizon Wireless to be the scarfed mon. GG. This is a strong team. I'm gonna rate it like an 8 out of 10. Needs Gudra. Let's move on to team number 2. This is grassy terrain. Let's look at what this team does. Terrain extender, naturally. This is a grassy seed team. And they will lead off Ambipom. They lead off Mudsdale, that's fine. Mountain Gale is actually better than Ice Spinner in this case. Never mind, this was an offensive Mudsdale. Defensive Mudsdales, like we saw last game, die in one hit. This one's got body press. Ooh, fancy. What do we do here? This thing's gonna wave crash. I don't have Earthquake. I need Earthquake. I don't want to switch into Thwacky. It's gonna die. Fine, we'll switch into Thwacky here. It will not. Ooh. We knock off whatever comes in. Dassy Hisuichi makes his grand entrance and loses his lefties. You wouldn't max speed on me, would you? You would never. He's going to Swords Dance. That's fine. I don't think you kill with Swords Dance up. So I'm free to do one Calm Mind, I think. I was really scared. I was ready for like the herb to kick in, mental herb to kick in, which is terrifying. It's a grassy terrain counter. You run an offensive Espeon with Mirror Herb, and they can copy an Espeon's buff. Okay, we're almost there. We are not in a good battle, though, because they also have an Espeon. Never mind, we just need to keep hitting it. Hopefully they don't have Morning Sun. Ours is a bit slower. No, ours is speed tied. Normally you see Espeons on grassy terrain run like slower speed because they have more bulk. One more stored power should do it. We won the speed tie. Here comes Ambipom to... Ambipom? No, this is going to Terra Steel. This is going to tear... I told you. Anyways, this can't get me anymore. I'm faster. No, I'm not. This is this should be faster. Should be fine. Is it? No, I knocked off. I did not. How is that not faster? Because I'm 500. This one's only 300 and a half is 450. I mean, you can fake out me. He probably switches out so he can come back to fake out me again. I don't even really need the boosts. Kingdra comes in, and do I just sack him? I feel like I just sack him. Unburden time. Cool. And then we gunk shot and just hope to hit. And then this guy's dead. Pretty strong. Grassy terrain stays winning. Turns out grassy terrain has been out of the ladder for a while, so people aren't prepared to take it again. That's very realistically what could have happened because grassy terrain was everywhere. People ran teams with countermeasures, and I haven't seen grassy terrain in a while. I've seen like half grassy terrain teams where they'll run Thwacky and like Hitmonlee, but not the full deal. I see a bunch of mons. I wish this were Earthquake that that don't want to lead into Avalok. If I were him, I'd lead the free fake out user. You've got a switch, pal. I've got a switch. This is awkward, right? We could just set up rocks. Hello? Breaking swipes. Who are you? He wants to muddy the water. I'm going to knock off, and then I'm going to U-turn. Thwacky doesn't want to be in here for very long, so that's fine. We go to Espeon. And now what? You can't toxic me. You can't Dragon Tail me. I won't let you. I'm not going to let you Dragon Tail me. Try it. Oh, he just wanted to defog. Okay, bye. Store the. I'm not gonna store the power. That's really bad. Braviary is sheer force, which is problematic. Is this scarfed Braviary? It could be. But no. Oh, he got roared by Magic Bounce. That's what happened. I was wondering why he like switched out of Braviary. I thought he's. That's the problem with the skip turn button. Ambipom's back in. Do I really care? No, I'm just gonna Morning Sun away from this. He's gonna bring in maybe Venu, Belly. For what? Are you gonna like try to keep going back? See, now you bring out Braviary, but now I'm stronger. Ooh, nice Psyshock. Yum, I'm back to full. Yeah, grassy terrain. I can see the power of it now. Grassy terrain is switch into Thwacky. You turn out to your boosting one. We have a problem some team here. I wish I had either Earthquake or Rock Blast for this guy. Electrode is pretty fast. Tatsugiri exists. Where is? I think you brought the wrong Articuno, pal. I actually don't know what this team seeks to do. Spikes for sure. Is this defog? Good luck, have fun, buddy. I don't know. I'd love to lead Avalug, but Avalug's a bad lead. I don't have a good Mon into Frostlass without the other move. Without frickin' Rock Blast here. What have you done? We could lead Gruffify expecting. I'll lead Thwacky. Yeah, you can Ice Beam. Hopefully that doesn't kill. Cool, now we can kill this thing. Why didn't I just go for the whatever? We're still 273 speed. I could have just knocked off. But no, I had to get greedy. Okay, bye. Yeah, you don't get to go back up to your Sash. I mean, I'm still pretty powerful. Pretty hard to take out with my defenses. Embor comes in. I've already got 30% para. I'm not going to do anything else. So this is about 375 speed. We have to take it out with a Graphify who only has a Gunk Shot. Bet. Body press, do the work for me. He's looking to see if it kills. I don't need to Terra here because rock resists fire. We have the same I know this is scarfed. This will do the same damage as Terra Ghost. He goes to Art. I wish I had Rock Blast against this team. That would have been nice. So now we can pressure. We can get pressured a little bit more, huh? And the answer is no. Espeon is not a good switch into Frostlass because Frostlass is faster. Magic Bounce comes in clutch here. No, I'm the only one who runs Trick Glowbro. Especially Trick Scarf, they would not run. Could you imagine somebody says, "Oh, that black sludge thing that Archduck runs. Let me try it, but with Scarf." That would be wild. I mean, you could also run Trick Specs. That would be pretty cool. That'd be like a cool concept. Trick Specs, Glowbro. I mean, you're risking a lot there. Boop. Haze. I got hazed. Well, this is awkward. I see how many roosts you have. So, would you like to lose your roosts, friend? And you miss. So long, partner. That was the worst fight. I mean, surely it's not. It's jolly. It's gonna be jolly. I could switch in Avalog to this, but at this point, Mountain Gale is really strong into whatever he switches out of. So like, have fun. What do you want to switch to? I could probably even like just get away with a spin here. That would be nice. Spin it up. I don't know what you do, and that terrifies me. We can go for our sweep here. Why are you calm mind? Get out. Stop calm minding. You're not welcome to. We're gonna Q dance. We want to get hurt by him, right? He can't do anything but hurt us. So now we can go to Gruffify. We can Swords Dance. Hey, idiot! That was the time to Terra Dark. If I Terra Dark there, I would have won. Wow. I didn't think that one through. This is like a 10 out of 10 team. Pretty strong. And now, finally, priority spam. Because what we need in life is more hyper offense. That last game was just me throwing. If I had Terra Darked, because obviously he had a psychic move in the back, I would have been able to one-shot the bro next turn. And then probably just come back. It's Palmont without Healing Wish. Oh, that's so sad. But we have another Avalug. All three teams are. This one's Stone Edge. We're getting all of the Avalugs. We're going to collect every single Avalug that exists. Who wants to lead into Avalug of his team? Probably Bellybolt. I was going to say we can get away with it again, but we can't. There's no Spadef. I mean, I'm down to lead that. Is Cram. You're cramming? Why are you cram? Rain Dance? Anyways, I'm just going to double shock. He didn't respect it. He was expecting me to double guess myself. Which, I mean, like, if you know me, is fair. But there, I was just going to make you respect my cram. Do we need this for anything else? I guess. Because what I'm thinking is, what is this? Are you normal gem? Pretty smart. Pretty smart play from you. But I have to respect the unburdened close combat. You were expecting me to double switch. Okay, okay, you're reading a bit. You're a bit too big brain here. Like shrink that thing down. Make it smaller. Shrink your brain. Here comes belly bolts. I mean, I'm faster. I don't like picking poltergeist, but I'm picking it. I don't think the crit mattered. If he is chilling water, double electric poison, Brute Bonnet just kind of sits there on him. I wish I had Earthquake. Psychic also does a lot because belly bolts are always fizz defensed. So if we just not Terra Psychic, but if we just click Psychic with our stab bonus, we one shot it every time from 53% for sure. I don't even need to calc that one. I mean, he has a bunch of Spadef monsters here. Yeah, Gudra. So you're not very useful anymore. Neither is Lazzle. But we need to get to somebody else. Gudra doesn't have setup, does it? I can just go for the Hurricane. Yeah, because even is this not Spadef or just Braviary just hit that hard? Also, this is no, it's max speed. It doesn't have any like HP or Spadef investment. Is this like speedy Spitacker Gudra? Do we have any trick plays here? No, but we have Avalug. Avalug will be our play against Florges. Florges Blue specifically. I have to hit the Hurricane. I hit the Hurricane! So, I mean, we can hurt for a lot maybe, but this just Calm Minds on me. Okay, now we can bring in Avalug very safely. I wasn't entirely sure whether or not. Giga Drain. Yo, what are you on? That was an insane read. It's not enough though. Bro was in range of a Hurricane. Of like me even clicking Psychic and 2-coing and said, I'm gonna click Giga Drain because he's bringing in Avalug. And you know what? Man was right. But like, shrink your brain a little. Your predictions were too crazy at times. When I have to palm out into Cramorant, please switch out into Bellybolt because anyone will always double shock there, especially in the rain. Okay, I do like me some hyper offense, so I'm liking this team so far. Yeah, I think we'll do the other four if you guys want it, but I do think these teams are pretty nice. Oh, it's this guy again. We saw him earlier. Does anyone remember what he leads with? I think he led with Milo last time against me. So, I mean, we can just. Or was this off? This might have been off recording. All I know is that this thing's annoying. I know what he runs on that. Okay, I'm sending out Brute. Hey, guess who guessed right? Who do you switch to? I know who you switch to. You switch to Arcanine. And you won't flip turn because you're afraid. Because you don't have enough speed on that Milo. Why would you switch to Wochien? Enjoy your defense drop, nerd. I'm getting a lot of value. Is he running a different Wochien? Did I remember it wrong? Was he not expecting close combat? What would Wochien run that could deal with Brute Bonnet anyways? Does he just expect me to have stab and like no coverage for dark types? Just like Leech Seed doesn't hit Brute. What do you guys think he was running? I can't really tell. Obviously, I don't outspeed A9, but Brute Bonnet did what it needed to, anyways. I don't outspeed A9. It's not switching in. They might go for Curse. In that case, I'm still pretty much in trouble. Avalog's the best switch in here. Ow. He's just. Is he banded? I think he's banded. This is going to be troublesome. I'm pretty sure that's banded damage. Yep, that's why he switched out. Terra Grass. Welcome. Gonna make use of it, since everyone runs Terra Grass Salazzle, apparently. I thought it was Terra Ground everyone ran. Get out of here. It's what I run for specific threats. On specifically the team I use Salazzle on, which is Gudra and his HO pals. Speaking of, hi Gudra. He's gonna Dragon Tail me. I need full power, so we go into Brute Bonnet. We go into the Bonnet here. He might even Flamethrower me. I don't have any good Flamethrower switch-ins. Unfortunately, Terra Grass makes me very, very frail to fire types with Brute, Houndstone, Ice Beam. How fun. I should be faster. I should not be. Should I be? Who are you? I'm just gonna Sucker Punch. I don't want to find that out. Palmot comes in, close combat, hits everybody remaining pretty powerfully. You could go Muds, then I go Houndstone, and we're okay. We're doing okay. Yep. Muds gets crit. I take some Rocky Helmet. I'm now in range of E-Speed Arcanine, unfortunately. If he gets down, yeah, he gets down rocks. That's going to be troublesome. That Arcanine's a major problem. Shadow Sneak should do 6%, I'm sure. Hopefully. Yeah. Arcanine comes in, it clicks Flame Blitz. It locks itself into Flame Blitz. Unfortunately, that loses us the Sash on Slazzle. Toadscruel comes out. What does he want to do? I don't know, but I'm going to Poltergeist if he gives me the opportunity. Did the crit matter? I'm spell tagged. I don't want to find out. I don't want to learn. I don't think I'll like the answer. What is he? He has to lock himself into. I know what you are now. You're banded. So you're going to have to lock yourself into something. And I feel like you understand that as well. You can't lock yourself into E-Speed because it's Houndstone. You can't lock yourself into Flare Blitz because Palmot. He goes for it. Wow. I like how I can know. It's very cool. So we can just go into Palmont. Close combat the Gudra. We actually go and sack Salazzle or Braviary against this. Because if this isn't E-Speed, no, we died at E-Speed regardless. Let's find out if you're E-Speed. You are. Do you have enough? Let's find out to kill Salazzle in one hit with Terra E-Speed. Psychic. Is this enough? Why are you not heavy duty boots? Because you need it. Braviary! Yes! Thank you. An absolute hero. Very well orchestrated game. I'm very glad this wasn't Curse. If this was Curse and not Choice Band, this team is dead. This team dies to Curse Arcanine. It has no phasing. It's doesn't really have a fire resist other than, oh hi, it's me. I'm Salazzle, which is not a good fire resist, and especially not against Curse Arcanine. It's got Pawmot, but like Curse. Let's just lead Avalugg. He leads Horse, Mountain Gale. Are you a fake horse? Will you die to Mountain Gale? You're somewhat of a fake horse, actually. What? Did you, are y'all seeing this? You should be taking like 80%, buddy. Unless I don't know the damage calcs off the top of my head correctly. You shouldn't. Okay. We're just gonna spin here. That's fine. I don't mind spinning. He doesn't have a ghost type to go back to. Does he bring out Ambi here? Does he go to Espeon? No, he goes to Desi Hisiduai. It's not scarfed, so I actually outspeed it now. How am I hitting every Mountain Gale? I haven't missed one. Okay, we can go to Houndstone. Houndstone eats this alive. Yeah. All right, let's take our bets. Who wants to bet that they go to Ambipom? How'd I know? I could Terra Fairy. Where do I go here? Icicle Spear hurts. Icicle Spear hurts. Knockoff kind of hurts. Also, I'm slower. Me. I feel like Knock is coming. And also, I'd rather keep the Houndstone alive for Bruxish. I mean, I'm faster with Salazzle. I'm going to Sludge here. Sludge kind of covers any switch in. Espeon comes in. That's what I thought. Turns out I two-shot. Bye. Ambi comes back in. It's fake out time. I think this is where we Terra. This is the moment we Terra. Well done. Well played. Should have Stone Edged for that, but like, I was expecting like a low kick. Does it not have low kick? Anyways, we should be fine. Oh, it has Crunch. That's right. It's locked into Crunch now. So we can actually Bonnet here pretty safely. And like, what are they going to do? Go to Ambi and die? They want to go to Ambi and die. Here comes Kingdra, who's going to Terra. Here, watch this chat. You think you're clever? You think you're the first one to Terra Steel on me? And now this thing can't do enough damage even with the Wave Crash. GG. This team has tools. I don't want to give it too high of a rating. It's good, but I feel like I'm on the back foot. And maybe that's just because I feel that way. But that's just the way I feel playing this team. It doesn't feel as smooth as some of the other hyper offenses. But maybe that's I'm not playing it right prior. No, I think it's good. I think it's good, but not great. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. And those are the 3 teams rated. Thanks for watching.